Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this extraterrestrial look, as well as I am submitting my entry for the NYX Face Awards of 2017, and I'm so excited. So if you want to see how to get this look, get your space buns ready and let's get started. So we're going to get our handy dandy scotch tape and put it right on the outside of our eyes, a little bit more than usual. So we are able to smoke it out, and using the NYX HD concealer to prime our eyelids all the way up to our brows. And then we're going to be blending out right after. And then we're going to be setting our eyelids with the NYX HD finishing powder in Banana. Taking this purpley mauve color, that's going to be our transition shade, and we're going to put it right on above our natural crease to blend it on both sides. Taking another shader brush, spraying it with a little bit of setting spray, and taking a nice royal purple and creating a very intense crease, slowly creating our line, and then we're going to blend it out slowly and just keep blending it and add a little bit more, blending it, add a little bit more until you get the desired crease that you want. This part is very key because it is the base foundation of our look. So just keep blending until your arm falls off and you get it to the desire you need it to be. Now that that is done, we're going to go into that same palette and get the royal blue with the angled brush and create a very intense liner, starting from the tape and going all the way down to our lash line to create an intense wing, and start blending it out slowly and keep increasing the intensity of the color. The same thing we did with the purple, we're going to do with the blue. We're going to take the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and start lining the inner corner all the way to where the purple and blue meet, and blend it out very slowly, creating a very white crease. And this is so we can put the next color on top, and it's really, really bright and vivid. So spray your brush one more time, take the next color, which is a lilac color, and start patting it onto where that white is and blending it with the purple and blue into the center. Once you got all that matched together, don't forget, one more time, blend it together to make sure there's no harsh lines. So because we did that lilac, we kind of lost some of the blue, so go back with your angled brush with the blue color and go back in the same place and blend it in to intensify that blue again, because we don't want to lose that. Looking good. Now I take the champagne color and put it right in the center of our eyelids to add that starlit gleam. And the next color next to it is a white, and put it right under our brow bone. Now that we're done with the eyes for right now, the most exciting part is looking at that cut crease and angled right after you take off that tape. Look at that. Beautiful. So you're going to take a makeup wipe and clean up any of the excess powder that might have fallen on your face, and clean up the edges to make sure they're completely symmetrical at any cost. And go into your face. We're going to get a mattifying primer. Since I do have large pores, we're going to put that in the center of our face, as well as adding the NYX Angel Veil primer as well on the rest of my face to hydrate it and really smooth all those craters on my face. But for our foundation, we're going to take the liquid illuminator from NYX in Gleam and put it all on the high points of our face, such as the top of the cheekbones, our temples, the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, as well as our cupid's bow, and even our chin, because we need to be glowing all the way up to the space heavens. And then you can go ahead and put whatever foundation you want. I'm using a very full coverage mattifying foundation, and I'm putting it on my craters first because that's where I need the most full coverage, and then blending it everywhere else around my face as well as down my neck. And then we're going to take a buffing brush and just smooth out any of those texture areas. We're going to take again the concealer and highlight all the high points of our faces. This is a very essential part, especially since our eyes are going to be very dark and smoky. We want our under eyes to be very bright and smooth. So we're going to do that right now and then blend everything all together. And then we're going to take our NYX HD setting powder one more time to set our under eyes as well as the center points of our faces that we put the extra concealer. I'm tapping under my eyes just to make sure we have no extra creasing. Don't forget to set the rest of your face with a powder. And now we have to do our next step, which is the brows. And they're done. Ta-da! Now on to contouring. We're going to start creating these shadows in our face. We're going to make sure these are very carved out shadows because this is, this look is very intense, so we need to make sure that's all good. So get the temples, the jawline, as well as the nose. Make sure your face is snatched all the way. But we are not done. We're going to go back into that palette where that purple was. Yes, that purple. And we're going to get a stiffer contouring brush and basically go in the same places that we put our contouring powder and blending it very well into the contouring shade we have there. And now that you have all that done, go ahead and get your original contouring brush to blend the colors one more time, and as well as cleaning up right under the contour to make sure it's nice and snatched. I'm going to go into my favorite part, which is highlighting to the heavens. So get your favorite highlighter. I'm using my champagne highlighter and just highlighting the same places we always do: the cheekbones, temples, the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, the cupid's bow, and the chin. We're not only using one, but two highlighters, and we're going to use this pinky highlighter on the same places. Just look at that face. That is a face of just disbelief of how glowing you need to be. You need to be glowing, and it's beautiful. So keep packing on that highlighter until you completely blind yourself. Now going back to the eyes, we're going to start doing the lower lash line and grabbing that blue one more time on the angled brush and dragging it down and making sure you blend it evenly all the way in. You're going to continue dragging it all the way to the inner corner. And then taking the silver in that palette and spraying it with some setting spray and putting it from the inner corner, dragging it to the blue and making it blend easily. Going back to that palette with the champagne color, and we're going to put that right in the inner corner to basically blind ourselves because we need to be glowing intensely. And here comes my favorite part, which is paint. Yep, we're going to be painting our face. And my whole goal with this was to basically create the illusion of stars. I didn't really have an idea what I was going to do with this. I just was going with the flow, going with my creativity, and making sure each side was even. We're also going to go on the top of our brows, dragging it to the beginning of the brow all the way to the tail of our eyeshadow. It's totally fine if you mess up. This is just a very creative thing, and as long as it's symmetrical and whatever you feel comfortable with, it's totally fine. I decided to make curves on my face, which is cool. And also did it on the bottom, but you didn't see that because I was out of frame. But it's okay because I usually move the camera. So once I was finished using the white, I go ahead with all these colors to do the rest of my face. Again, I was freelancing. I really wasn't sure what I was going to do. I started off with the lilac color, making curves, going in the empty areas that I didn't put any white in, and stuff like that. It's just whatever I was feeling at the time. And then going in with the dark purple afterwards, as well as the blue and the light blue. My main goal for the dots was to make it as extraterrestrial in different forms all over the face and make sure they both ended up the same on each side. And I ended up really liking it. So we're going to take the NYX Jet Black eyeliner and line our upper lash line, coat our lashes with a lot of mascara, and then get the NYX Jumbo Pencil again to line the waterline, and go on with the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in Bedtime Flirt and line those lips. And you thought that we were done highlighting, but we are not. So we're going to take the same highlighters that we used before and just highlight the center point of our lips until we're beaming even more. Then set our entire face with the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray to make sure this makeup lasts all day and night into space. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. I really enjoyed doing this look. It was something different that I wouldn't do on the daily basis, but I learned a lot of stuff. So thank you again. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.